Hi, everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel once more. Today, I'm going to talk about what causes stuttering. I'm going to dive into that and go in deeply into the different scientific researches that have come up with what we believe now causes stuttering. So basically, the exact cause and process is really unknown, but we do know a lot of the factors that have been shown by research to be involved. One of the major uh, causes of stuttering, genetic predisposition. Stuttering does run in families. Not everybody in the family will stutter, but a percentage will. Ehud Yair researched preschool families, the stutterers in preschool families who were about 3 to 5 years old. And he found that 5% of all preschoolers begin to stutter during preschool. Now, about 80% of them recover before they're 6 or 7 years old spontaneously without any treatment. So that leaves about 20% that will persist and become adult stutterers. It also means that from that 5%, 1% of the population will persist and be adult stutterers. So we all are part of 1% of the population. And these factors were determined at birth. You're brought into the world with this. So you really couldn't do anything about it. And the good news is it's not caused by parents, which was the original theory of stuttering, that some parents put pressure on preschool children and turned them into stutterers because they were normal speakers before, and they made them, they put a lot of pressure on them, and they became stutterers. Another study isolated a gene, and the actual gene that's related to stuttering. And that was a study that studied Pakistani families. These families, they found, had 80% of the families had children who stutter, which is pretty amazing. So they were able to really take a good look at the genes, and they isolated the genes, which points to a physiological cause of stuttering. Also, another factor is very important. We've done brain studies of stuttering and found with MRI, EEG, they show structural differences between stutterers and non-stutterers. The differences are located in the left hemisphere, and they're in the speech and language areas of the brain. And these have been shown show up in the MRI, and you can actually see what's going on. The MRI also showed processing differences between stutterers and non-stutterers. So when somebody is speaking, parts of their brain are doing different things than non-stutterers do. Non-stutterers, normal speakers, use the left hemisphere to process speech and language. The speech and language area of the brain is located only in the left hemisphere. Now, stutterers, when they were shown through MRIs and EEGs, was shown to use the right hemisphere to speak and to formulate language. Now, the right hemisphere is used for more perceptual, holistic thinking, and it's really not suitable for analytic and sequential skills that are needed for speech. So you can say the stutterers are using the wrong hemisphere to speak. No wonder we're having problems and we're not getting the words out. So all of these studies show that the cause of stuttering is not psychological, which was the theory for many years, that because people looked nervous when they stuttered, it was a psychological cause. These studies are showing that stuttering is a physiological difference between stutterers and non-stutterers that you're probably born with, and the differences are not learned or affected by parents. And so treatment can address these physiological differences because they don't have to have use psychotherapy to go into the psychology and emotional part of it. That's what I did in high school in the old days, and that didn't do any good. So basically, the way physiological differences are treated is, in order to resolve stuttering, you need to learn a different way of speaking. And when you do that, you're learning how normal speakers process, and you're using your left hemisphere, and you're organizing what you're going to say in sequence. When you first start stuttering, you know that if you try to plan a sentence or a phrase, it doesn't come out right. So you learn to change words around and not plan. This is something that you want to change. So intensive treatment, you can learn a way of speaking that's more like normal speakers that can replace your stuttering. And my treatment, the MRI program, does exactly that. It uses real-time feedback of what the voice is doing and allows you to change the way you're talking. So the intensive treatment that I provide takes 2 weeks, followed by several months of gradual transfer of your new stutter-free speech to all of your speaking situations. I'm accepting new patients right now. I schedule about 2 patients a month, so let me know if I can help. Thanks a lot. Bye. Mark Power here, and if you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Also, be sure to hit the share button and leave us a comment below so that others can benefit from it as well. I'll be recording a lot more helpful videos like this one to help you overcome your stuttering. And if you'd like to be notified, then click on the bell icon below.